Hey YouTube, I've just got another unboxing for you. This is another watch that I've purchased from Sky Watches. This is actually my fourth watch I've purchased from Sky Watches, and I highly recommend them. The service has been great. The prices have been probably the cheapest I've seen online for the models that I purchased. As usual, I'm always a bit apprehensive about the actual package surviving transit, so I'm hoping everything is okay with this package as well. I am wearing my Christopher Ward C5 Malvern Quartz Mark II, and this one actually is another dress watch. But it is the first one in my collection that is hand wound. So it's a mechanical watch, but it's not an automatic watch. It's actually hand wound. So let's go ahead with the unboxing. It's a typical affair with the Sky Watches. They've used these in my previous previous unboxings as well. These little foam things, but I should hopefully have an original box with this purchase. Let me just empty that out. You can see the actual boxes in this, so let me just lift that out. There's some more foam things in there. It's got some paperwork. As you can see, it is another Orient that I've got in my collection. Nothing else in the box. So I just tidied the box up. Let's get a zoom in. So what do we have? We've got the international guarantee in a few languages there. Of course, it's a Japanese watch. There's the model number, official stamp, just some information on there about the international guarantee. I'll put that to one side. Here we have a little instruction manual for the hand winding mechanism. I'm assuming they'll give some instructions, because you've got to be careful with hand wound watches. So for things like you shouldn't overwind it, but as you'll see, this watch has a little power reserve gauge which lets you know that it's fully wound up or not. It is in a few languages. Let's go in English. It gives you advice how to unwind the mechanism, how to set the time. Some advice about shock and magnetism and vibration, which is I think you've got to consider for all mechanical watches. So let's just have a look at the box. Holding it upside down, but there's the box, like a hard cardboard box, and it has obviously your Orient logo there, and a mirrored, sort of like a mirrored finish. There's the Orient logo, the actual logo of the company. So let's just open this up. And there she is. I'll just put that to one side. There's literally nothing else in the box. You have the Orient logo on there. It's just it feels like it's a very hard box. They clearly haven't splashed out on packaging, but it is what comes with the watch. I'll just stick the manual and the little instruction guide for this particular watch, because it is a hand-worn watch. Let's just look at the specs. It says this product is a hand-winding mechanical watch. It is a hacking movement. So it says second-hand hold mechanism, shockproof bearings to protect the balance and hairspring from shocks. So it is running at 21,600 BPH. 21 joule movement, and it has a power reserve of around 40 hours. So let's just put that back in the box as well. Fits in nicely in the box there. Sorry about that. It's just it comes in this pillow. So let's just take it out of the pillow. Just put it back in there. Just close the box and put it to one side. It has a nice bit of heft to it, which is surprising for a dress watch, but I do not mind that. I quite like it. So this is there's the model number. It's the FDD03002B0. I don't know if that's the exact number. You have the Orient badge there, but this is the Orient Monarch series. From what I believe, they don't do many hand-wound movements. This is one of the few. It basically is one of their automatic movements with the rotor removed. So it's not a very pretty sort of or decorated movement. It looks quite basic, but it is very much a vintage inspired watch. If you look at the side, it's got that sort of classic bubble bubble case. Sort of it's curved on the side, and also I'm a sucker for domed crystals, and this one's got a really nice one. No, that is definitely not a sapphire crystal. That's a mineral crystal. You can just tell by the frequency of it when you tap on it. Let me just take the covers off. It's an ever so slight dome on the crystal, but it has this really nice effect. Now a lot of people don't like dome crystal because it distorts the actual view, but I think that looks quite smart. It makes it look expensive. I especially like the sort of double dome on the side of the case. The crown is not signed. If you just have a quick look at the case back, now that does have a protective cover. I'll just take that off. Had a little, I don't know if you can see, it had a really tiny Orient logo there. Just move that to one side. But there's the case back. It's a display case back. It's got a slight perlage on the back plate there. Let's see what it says. So it's water resistant to 50 meters. Stainless steel. This says Orient Watch Company Limited, and there's the model number. What does it say on the actual back plate? It's Orient Watch Company Limited, Japan. 21 joules, 48C40. 48C40, I believe that'll be the movement model number. It's a screw down case back. Very basic. I think it's a very agricultural, very industrial looking case back, and you do have slight detailing there. Again, that's a mineral case back as well. Case back display. There's a strap, very simple soft strap. Actually, it's quite a soft strap, unlike my Christopher Ward strap, which is a bit more stiff and a bit more glossy. Now the buckle is signed. It's got Orient written on it. Let's just have a close-up of the actual dial. Just give it a little wipe. You do have the Orient logo there. It says Orient Mechanical. and then at the 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock position you have the power reserve gauge. They do this in 3 colors. There's one of the painted blue hands and a white or cream dial. There's one of the gold case. Now I don't have any black dial watch in my collection, so I went for the black. Also, I wasn't too keen on the painted blue hands. I thought they were real blued hands, but they're actually painted blue. So I preferred this one for its clean looks. It is a matte black dial. If you can tell there, let's just wind the watch. Don't know if you can hear that. So if put a bit of, we wound the watch, put a bit of power in it, and there she goes. It's good grip to the crown. And she's alive. Just for a size comparison, that's what it looks like next to the Christopher Ward. Now the Christopher Ward has a dome crystal as well, but it's much more subtle compared to the Orient. These are both dress watches, but one obviously is automatic. The other one's quartz. Christopher Ward, they're about to change its date as well. Now I'll just put the watch on the wrist and we'll draw the video to a close. Now there it is on my wrist. It's definitely a very elegant watch with a vintage sort of theme to it, vintage styling. I do think with the dome crystal and the curved case, it looks a lot more expensive. I think that it actually is. It would have been nice to have a sapphire crystal with maybe a nice blue AR coating, just like on the Christopher Ward, but you can't have it all. That's what it looks like on my I think 7 and a bit inch wrist. Let's do another quick close-up and I'll stop the video soon. All the numerals are white, and then you have like a little railroad markers around the side with the minute indicators. There is a bit of red in the Orient logo. The strap is quite nice, it's nice and soft. Hope that's been a helpful video for anyone looking at the ear at this particular Orient Monarch model. Thank you.